Alrighty guys, mic check, 1 2, mic check. Sorry for the late stream today. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. Again, please like and subscribe to the channel if you're just coming on, if you're just joining. Today was a solid day, about a $409,000 day today. Let's see here, documents. We're gonna go. Okay, cool, there's that. Save. All right. Didn't mean to do that. Close player. All right. Let me get everything set up here. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. A lot of opportunities out there. I'm hoping you guys studied to prepare yourself for today. I am live going over today. Oops. Today's 409K trading day. 40.9%. Cool. Yeah, hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. Hopefully you guys traded well. Hopefully you guys studied this weekend to prepare yourself for today. At the end of the day, it comes down to how much preparation you created for yourself, how much studying you did over the weekend. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time. It takes, a lot of studying, and you got to realize that 90% of traders fail, guys. So it's a very, very, it's not a very awesome stat to look at. But you know what? But you know what? I have just been, making sure I. Well, hold on, guys. Let me just get everything set up. I'm just making sure that you guys know that, because at the end of the day, trading is not easy. Trading is, if it was easy, everyone would do it, right? But it's not. And let's go AMC. Let's go OCGN. So hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. Hopefully you guys mentally prepared yourself for today. We knew that it was going to be a pretty volatile day, pretty liquid day, and that's what we got. We got a lot of crazy movements today, and we took advantage of a lot of it. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Let's go game and Sava to end off that. And we're going to go here. All right. Posted that. Now we're going to go live on TikTok. And then we go like that. And then we go. Okay, today. All right, we're live on TikTok. All right, and then where is my iPad? Okay, gotta get that set up as well. Again, hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. A lot of opportunities today, guys. A lot of volatility. A lot of, there was a lot of, liquidity. And at the end of the day, that's what we love to see as traders, is a lot of liquidity, a lot of volume. And that makes us better every single day. And the main thing is study, like I always say, guys. Nothing will prepare you more than just studying nonstop. Making yourself better emotionally, mentally, just getting good sleep. Let's see if this works here. Come on. Why is that not working? All right. Cool. Now we're live on Instagram as well. Okay, guys. Today, guys, again, like I said, hopefully you guys studied well this weekend. Hopefully you guys, mentally prepared yourself. Hopefully you guys, I know that I am not necessarily in the best state when it comes to my diet this week, just because the restaurants just opened up. But, hopefully you guys did well with that. Getting good sleep, just taking care of yourselves out there, and just making sure you make every day better than yesterday. So, today, guys, again, a $409,000 day. We've been on quite a tear lately, but the opportunities have been there left and right. You know what I mean? So, At the end of the day, this isn't, and I know that opening up the short side of me trading has created a new trader in me. Creating, that opportunity for me to short as well as long, has changed my trading forever. And, even though I'm not making insane amounts of percentage gains on the short side, mentally it's opened me up to see how traders, and I think more and more how traders look long and short. And so, when I'm looking at stocks long and short, it really opens up my mind to help create that opportunity that I used to never have, trading. And, every day, guys, I'm looking at the markets, I'm studying. This weekend I was thinking how I'm going to prepare myself for today, guys. It never stops, all right? There's no excuse at the end of the day. There's no excuse to say, oh, well, I could have done this and I should have done that, and, what I could have done here and what I could have done there, coulda. There is no coulda. And a great thing that you're going to learn over time is it doesn't matter how much you know about stocks. I know a lot of people who might know, oh, Normac, that's awesome, man. You're up $30K today. That's insane. Another student up $30,000 today. He just said he's up $30K. That's awesome. I believe he started with $25K. Now he's up to $130K. You bought my course. That guys, a lot of you guys are, really making me extremely happy, guys. I wanted to give a lot of my students a shout out for putting in the time, for putting in the effort, for studying, because you guys have been working so hard out there, and I don't give you guys enough credit. You guys are the ones that are, creating that opportunity for yourself, and I hope that you guys are learning a lot from me, but a lot from other people and a lot from my course. And so, lately I've been seeing a ton of people that have been, that are students of mine that have taken my course and, just crushing it. And, that makes me more happy than ever. It doesn't, obviously, I'm doing great, but what makes me more excited is for when my students do great, for when, the community does great. The best thing that I felt in probably a month is seeing this. How did you do today? Well, we had 213 people in the room green and 26 red. Guys, when I saw that, guys, that just fires me up, man. It fires me up. I can't say anything more. I mean, it literally fires me up to see that kind of number right there. To see a student make 30K. We have another student, Euros Bodine, up 10K today. A lot of people have been posting the testimonials, and I can't say it enough. It makes me extremely excited, extremely fired up for you guys. Hi, I've been following you since 2016 and wanted to say thank you. I've succeeded several times in a 5-bagger with your advice, meaning I believe 5-figure trades. I was able to buy my first house at 22 years old, guys. That's insane, and I hope one day to make a 10-bagger like you. But for now, I wanted to say thank you. That gives me the goosebumps, guys. At the end of the day, you guys are the ones or why I'm here. I could be off doing my trading and never coming on and never explaining what I'm doing and never creating a course and never having a group of like-minded people, of moderators that we put together here at NoracNoTrading.com. Never create ideas throughout the day, never spot things and have, news quickly and things like that. But I decided to go another path in my career, and that path was to create that opportunity that I never had. I remember sitting in my dorm room when I lost half my net worth, and I'm like, what could I do to, have that not happen to someone else? And I literally just put together this format of things that literally step by step is what I wish I would have had when I didn't have it. And so, at the end of the day, anything that helps you guys, even if you don't buy my course, I don't care. You guys don't need to buy my course. Obviously, you probably, in my opinion, you put your money where, you spend your money on things that are worth it. And obviously, my course is the most intense, dense educational resource that I possibly have. But it doesn't matter. I mean, if you can't afford it or if you don't have the opportunity right now to do so, guys, we have so much free content on YouTube. You have so much free content to look at on YouTube, not just my videos, but in my chat room, we have tons and tons of resources in here. It's a free chat room. I've just been so excited to see you guys bank. I started getting into stocks in March thinking this has to be a no-brainer. Yeah, well, that wasn't as easy as I thought. So December 1st, I bought Cam's course. It was tough to scrounge up the money and haven't had the most success in life, but I want to thank Cam for his course and posted a 3-month snapshot of how far I made it. God bless all of you that are in these group chat rooms. Advice and knowledge that you're sharing today was a blessing. He's up $82,000 in 3 months, 510% on his account. Another student said, you're my inspiration, studying hard every single day to make this happen. Everything is getting better since I bought your course and hoping for the best. And I'm not here to shout out my course. It just, guys, nothing gets me more fired up than that. I could go on and on and on and on and on about some of the things that I've been seeing over the past week or so. Officially, my 25 to 100K challenge today blew up my account in March before I found this place. Haven't looked back. Most of this is from swinging rather than scalping. It's taken a ton of studying to get to this point, and I still feel like starting to learn. Big thanks to Cam the Man and Trader 9 to 5 and other mods. Feel lucky to have found this place. 100 to 250 challenge coming up next, guys. Last time I posted on January 11th, nearly 61K. Since this, I've moved in my portfolio to Webull. I already have 3K in Webull, and then I've grown to 5K so far from January 11th. A total of 66K to 122K, all thanks to Cam discussing his approaches. At one point mentioned he spent the whole day on one single stock, active stock. I tried to approach that in February, and I've ground at 40K in just February. The stocks I played in February are OCGN, AREC, TYME, and Lizzie. As Cam says, I try to always study. I'm probably doubles Cam age, but Cam definitely changed my mindset. Anyways, guys, I don't want to go on and on and on, but guys, nothing has fired me up more. So let's go ahead and go over today's trading day. I'm so happy for you guys. I want to keep improving you guys and keep building your guys' knowledge and foundation and keep growing on that, guys, because at the end of the day, nothing can prepare you more, as I always say, than study, 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 okay? There is no easy way out. Those of you guys who want to make a quick buck, who want to do this right now, I will say the most successful trader I've ever seen succeed, it took them 6 months of full-time study, okay, to even get profitable. This isn't, and that's the quickest I've ever seen, okay? So, guys, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. This takes time. It takes a lot of dedication. And, whether it takes you 5 years and you only study once per week, or it takes you 2 years and you study every day for 5 days a week, okay? Just going back and looking at charts every single day, there is no excuse, guys, okay? It's like when you go to school and you don't want to do your homework. Well, you're probably not going to get as good of grades if you don't do your homework. There's a very few that might, but if you don't do your homework, and if you don't want to get the course, then guys, just go through, look at all these charts today, guys. I mean, seriously, go back and look at all these charts. All right? We could go back and look at just AEZS today, and that had tons and tons of liquidity. And look at this massive move we had today. Okay? Or let's go back and look at ACGN. I've never seen something like this in my career. A small cap that traded over $10 billion, or roughly about $10 billion in one day. I've never seen that in my career. What does that tell you? It tells you what? The small cap, the mid cap market, guys, is continuously heating up and creating more liquidity, and there's more people out there creating accounts, more people willing to buy things. Robinhood, Webull, TradeZero, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, all these brokerages are getting slammed with new applications, okay? The newer generation is creating more liquidity and will probably continue to head this way for my lifetime because of this, and because at the end of the day, guys, when you generally do something like this, right, it generally says, okay, well, here's what we have. When you see, and there's a stat that Jordan pulled up, one of the educators in the room, okay, and it was stocks that had a certain amount of volume in the previous 8 years, it's been 15. I can't remember the exact volume, the criteria, but over this past year in 2020, we had 500. So, you know what, guys? And yes, I know my webcam doesn't work. I'm sorry. I'm going to fix it eventually, and I know I've been saying that for, I feel like, almost a year. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and go over today's trading day. The liquidity continues to go up and up and up, and I don't think it's ever going to change from here on out. You can see here, guys, I shorted OCGN, a big size, 61,000 shares, covered at $13.99, covered at $13.88. OCGN took a couple of paper cut losses there, but OCGN, 35,000 shares short, $15.78.7, $13.93 cover, $65,000 winner. Okay, so why did I take this short? I actually do have to somewhat go, but I'm going to try and make this efficient. So literally what I was looking for here was a strong close, and then I was going to look for a reshort, because a lot of times when you get these stocks up this much, this quick, it's been 3 green days, I think, in a row in this stock. Actually, it's only been 2. But, I mean, it's been on an uptrend, if anything else. But you could see here, with that amount of volume, with the uptrend, and with, the way that it reacted today, where it had this big spike up, and then we had this huge sell-off, and then we kind of consolidated. I was looking for that kind of breakout towards the end of the day, and then that's usually where you get all the shorts to squeeze out, and then they come on down. And that's exactly what I got. So I shorted it about a 1570, 1580 average, and then I covered it up for a nice little wash out there. I believe, let's see, right down in here, the wash underneath VWAP there. I shorted it twice for two solid winners on OCGN. You can see them, and I took quite a few paper cut losses, but overall came away profitable. $34,000 lockup on that short, 32,000 shares as well. And then Sava, you can see here, I took a $18,000 loser to start the day. And then OCGN, $12,000 winner. I want to go over the big trades. So AACG, $78,000 winner. The reason why I long this was because this is a typical, and I'm still going to watch this in the next coming days as well. So again, I have this big run up, 2 red days, and then usually you get the perk red-green, especially if it's SSR, either day 2 or day 3. But the reason why I was jumping the gun on day 2 was because AAME, the reason why, in my opinion, this thing ran was because of AACG and the fall through. OCGN was a ticker, Brian. And so I saw AAME go like this, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm surprised AACG isn't going, because AAME was actually the secondary runner to AACG. I thought it was going to follow, which it did. Not quite as far as I thought, but still had the short squeezed. Covered it for a nice little winner on that one. It's kind of a weird moving stock. OCGN. Nice little winner. I played OCGN a lot today, long and short. SAVA longed its 18,000 shares for an $81,000 winner. 60-25 in, 65 out. So Sava. This is a bottom matcher that I've been watching. Just anytime you get a stock that moved down this quick from that kind of move, I always watch for shorts to cover over the next coming days. Started to get a consolidation in here, and I longed it right on... I believe this candle in here, seeing this kind of consolidate like it had, was looking for one more short squeeze to the upside. It could continue. It's tomorrow. I believe I started to scale in here, and this thing kept retesting the highs, and then we finally got the sell-off, but it was a nice move nonetheless. AEZS was a $200,000 win long, so 196 in, 256 out. AEZS, with how hot the market's been, guys, I kind of expected a sympathy to happen, and I was looking between OGen and AEZS. And this one, to me, had the most volume and also the most percentage gain, so I started to long both this one and OGen, which both are on watching onto tomorrow. But this one had the biggest move, the biggest volume, and the biggest percentage upside right here. So I started along all these dips, and then once we broke through the highs, I scaled some here, rebought these dips all in here, and then once we broke through the highs again, I started scaling in the 260s and 265 range. And this thing went all the way to 362. So, and we're kind of building a higher low, lower high right now. But, so, I mean, look at the volume, guys. It's been a long, long time since I've seen the volume do something like that, okay? But, again, guys, the market we've been in is chase. I was looking for a 70 play of OCGN. This was a 70 play of that. We got the fall through. If it's a GNUSD IDM type play, which I explained in chat, free link in the Discord below, that type of play can definitely move to the upside even farther tomorrow into the 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s. I'm not going to hold overnight because my brokerage doesn't allow me to. Also because biopharmaceuticals are usually more likely to have offerings, so I don't like to take that chance. There is a lot of upside to it, though. And, at the end of the day, I'll be ready tomorrow to play it as well. But that's really all I had today. I took a piece of the move. But guys, it could have been a lot bigger if I would have just been a little more patient. But again, it's always a fight between greed and, taking profit. You're always kind of fighting, well, should I take profit or should I be greedy? When it's a fight, you want to hold as long as you can to make as much money, obviously. and to make a bigger percentage gains, but you also don't want to lose those gains as well. And you truly never know when a stock's going to go up and down, but you do your best to plan out your strategies, your process, your plan, your criteria that works for you to kind of give yourself that opportunity to create where you might, take profits at certain levels that are taking the meat of the move is what I call it. You might not nail it, but and you can see I took plenty of losses today, but they're all paper cuts, trying to get a feel for what the stocks are going to do, and those paper cuts are kind of feeling the stock out, and then once I get conviction and those paper cuts finally get me into a more conviction type setup where I have a stronger conviction, a stronger setup, then I'll finally size up and make that trade. I do have to go, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. You guys can go back and look through my trades there. They're all on there for today. $408,000 day today. And yeah, guys, I hope that you guys are learning something here at NormackNoTrading.com. Go back and study this. You can go back and look through all my trades. Guys, study. Build your plan, your process, your strategy. I hope that you guys are learning a ton here at NormackNoTrading.com. Also, the mods are feel free to ask them questions if you guys have them. And I hope that you guys are learning a ton, okay? Keep studying hard. Keep building your plan, your process, and your strategy. I do have to go. I've got a house, so it's definitely getting busier and busier over the days. In my life keeps getting busier and busier. So I appreciate you guys supporting the NormackNoTrading.com community. Keep working hard, never give up. Cheers, team.